How you guys doing? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to the Friday night stream. And I told you it was going to be a special one, but I didn't tell you the reasons why. There is only ever one time that this is a special stream, and it's because I'm another year older. I've gone round the sun another time. I've seen another year pass before my eyes, and I've got to remember, I don't remember a lot of it. I mean, it's a little bit of a blur right now. So tonight, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be chilling out on gas station sim in the junkyard. We're going to be creating some cars. We're going to be doing some bits and pieces and trying to like go up the levels. And the reason why we're going up the levels is because, well, we need to get to level 50. It's all good. Sake 253, how you doing, sir? Welcome. Right. Now I've got 4 grand. I've got to build more cars. So I did want to start looking into getting one of the contracts through. The idea is just to start doing them because I need to do them so I get the points, and I get the points and I can upgrade the junkyard. That's the main plan of it all. So this one is a wreck. It needs 3.5 aerodynamic, 4 steering and bits and pieces. Now I don't remember what I've got left in my yard because I've done some today. Okay, so I have that's an Argyle. Okay. Sup, wait, happy birthday. Yeah, how you doing, bud? Right, so I don't think I've got many parts left, and I've got an Argyle, so I've got some bits. All good. It is, yes. That's why I said it was going to be a special stream. Happy birthday. Yeah. Thanks, Harry. Right, so we're looking for an Argyle. Or a few of them. There you go, there's one. We'll take that one. We'll take that one, because that's an Argyle. That's a Mamba. That's an Argyle as well. We'll take that one as well. We need to strip it all down and get it going. Finally, some... Saga, I think we've had this conversation before. I believe or someone came in with the same sort of name. That's right. It's, you know, I don't expect people to remember my birthday. I really don't. If I'm not in like daily like talking to people, I don't expect anything. It's fine. It's all good, man. I was right. My kids didn't know it was my birthday until this morning, because like obviously they're tiny, so they just carry on with their days, and they're like, yeah, whatever, Daddy, it's fine. And then Logan came up to the side of me, he read my Facebook, and he goes, Daddy, is it your birthday? I went, yeah. He goes, happy birthday. And then he runs out the living room. He goes, Ollie, it's Daddy's birthday today. And all I could hear from the toilet was, happy birthday, Daddy, whilst he's sitting there. So it made me laugh. But yeah, I thought it was quite fun. So no, I did the same as I normally do today. I went to the gym today. We had a takeaway because of that. Apart from that, it's all good. I had ice cream as well. I don't normally eat ice cream. Right. I've got to a point where I don't really eat a lot of different things. I eat crisps. That's really, they're not really good for me. I don't really eat chocolate anymore. I don't really eat a lot of like things that are really bad for me. I mean, I still eat crisps, which isn't good. I eat too many takeaways, but I don't eat like chocolate and sweets more often anymore. So when it comes to ice cream, it's like, yeah, I'll take some of that. Yeah, I'll always remember that. Happy birthday, Daddy. Right, so this one, I want to get this done. if we can get like an Argyle done, they're worth all right. This is a top, so the actual chassis is a lot worth. It's a lot more worth it. Let's put it that way. These two cars that are coming in will be fine. Oh yeah. It's like magic sometimes. Carlux, how you doing? You're a fan? Well, welcome. Welcome. But yeah, I've done all sort of like the shenanigans side of things. Like, I mean, you know, as you get older, you don't get as much for a birthday. So, and I got a bit of money from my parents and things, but you know, apart from that, it's all right. It's just sort of, you know, joys of extras, really. Apart from that, for me, unfortunately, I think I've got to a point where it's just like it's just a normal day. I mean, today I went to the gym. It's not like I spent a day sitting around like, oh, I'm just going to have a big box of chocolates. I went to the gym. I just carried on being me, and I just carried on doing stuff because, as I said, there's not really much. When you get older, you're just like, yeah, I'll just carry on. I'm like, it's fine. Right, so that one can go in the scrapper. We'll take the bits off of this. Now I'm gonna be keeping like blue parts and above because I really do need to start taking contracts. So let me strip this down first, and then we'll take a contract. And if we can just do it so we're not building a car specific, unless there is one specifically for this car, which I don't think there will be. We can normally get away with just doing a wreck. We'll take the back, and all is good. And this one looks like it's scrapped, so that's fine. That one go in the old junker as well. Right, let's just head over to the map. Go to contracts. So that one's for a Croquette, which is a Corvette. Now there's not many Corvette parts around right now, so there's no point in worrying about it. Can I get another Argyle? We can, and I'll take him to get that one. And that's a Mamba. That's an Argyle as well. Wow, there's a lot of Argyles on the road today. We'll take it. Yeah, that's fine. So we've got another two turning up at some point. Now I've got acid bath all the parts to make sure I've got enough. And we'll just go for like pure gold on this. So only good parts. We got a V4 engine, that's good. Doors, rear view, right, all of this can go in the bin now. Unless we keep it all about, and then we just build a junker and be like, we had to get rid of all the parts. So that might be alright actually. Yeah, we could do that. We'll fleece all this stuff up, and what we'll do is we'll just focus on getting an Argyle built, and I'll try and keep another like chassis, and then we'll see what we can build afterwards. If I can just get loads and loads of gold parts, we'll be fine. That's all I need. That's all I need. I gotta be honest though, I have found this bit a bit more addicting than playing like the airdrome. So obviously, like doing the airport stuff, you have to have loads of stuff. This I really prefer doing just because I like building cars. And building cars for me is just, it's one of those things. I just like doing it. So I figured we'd just carry on. Right, hopefully there's no issues with my deliveries. Right, that one's on its way, so that's the closest one. I think they're both good. Yeah, he's on his way. This guy over in New Mexico, he's got like 4 seconds. 85% success rate, so he should be okay. We're good. Right, that's two more Argyles on their way. Fantastic. Now who lives in a house like this? David, it's over to you. So we got ourselves a door. That's good. Exhaust, wing mirrors. We got lots of rims, so I can actually build like speedster rims, which is good. Got 3 sets of those. We've got a good spoiler, good engine, good turbo. The only thing I need is another door and a hood. And I think we'd be done. Oh, maybe a front. So cross your fingers this one's got a front bumper. Because if it's got a front bumper, we'll be alright. And the idea is, if we can complete a contract, it's more valuable, because when you complete a contract, you don't have to worry about paying off your the business partner, your uncle. You can just take the money and be happy. You also get points for it. If you do just auctions, which is what I've done, you'll make, depending on how many cars, depending on how many like deliveries you have to take in to complete a car, is depending on how much profit you'll make. Averagely, I'm probably making about $200 to $300 per car I make, so it's more lucrative if you can get hold of like doing contracts. Money wise, definitely. But I do prefer this over like the other DLC server. As I haven't played Tidal Wave, I don't know what that one's like, so at some point maybe I'll get around to buying it. But I'm not in any major rush. I'm actually enjoying just stripping cars and just rebuilding and doing other stuff. Well, there you go. So tonight, if you are enjoying what I do and so on and so forth, hit the like. I'm not asking you to do anything else. Just like it. Be happy. Well, at least that's a door. Right, so that one's good. We can get rid of that one. That's scrap as well. So this one doesn't matter. Right, we're going to see if we can rescue another one, because I have no idea what's actually available. See, it updates. It's updated. Right, so that's a Mamba. That's a mystery car. That's a bodge. Okay. Don't need a bodge. That's the thingy. The Oldsmobile. No, it's the Nord. Nord. That's the new car we've unlocked. That's a bodge. Right. Contracts, just the Croquette. Don't need it. Right, let's see if we can just build. If we can get all the parts for this car, then if a contract comes through that we need to do it, then we've got all the bits ready. Put it all in. Get it bathed. Get it in. It's alright. Nah, they're having a laugh, mate. Not many good parts though. We've got a spoiler and we've got a rim. Got a lot of rims though. Probably got enough to build one though. Like I said, I'm just waiting for a contract to come through. Even if it just says scrap car and it's like 3.5 on power, 3.5 on this, we'll probably take it because it's just easier to deal with. I haven't got enough space to hold anymore though, that's the problem. Because the issue that I have with this, well with this, mainly upgrades, is in order to upgrade some of it, you need... Oh, there's 2.5 grand for this. Upgrading this, I need 5 grand and 5 contract points. Upgrading the car expedition, I need 5 grand and 3 contract points. So the only thing I can really upgrade is the storage. Storage is good, you need storage. But the problem with storage is that it's 2.5 grand. If I spend 2.5 grand now, it means I've only got $1,000 to spend on like cars, which isn't enough. Especially when you're trying to complete something like high caliber only. It sucks. Right, so door wise, have we got everything? Don't need that. Don't need that, don't need that, and don't need that. Anything grey, I don't even worry about anymore. Blue, good. Grey, no. Grey can go away. Right. So we got a right door, hood, find that. Rear, right door, gold rims, gold back end, exhaust, gold mirrors, gold turbo, gold engine. What are we missing? I don't think we're missing anything. I think we might be able to build one, which would be pretty cool. Right, let's see if we can design it up. See what we got. Right, we have that. We have that. Definitely got those. Definitely got a wing. Definitely got an exhaust. Definitely got mirrors. Definitely got an engine. Definitely got that. Definitely got that. Okay, so we've got enough for a full car. Now all we've got to do is wait for a contract to come through. Bo, bo, bo. Even if it just says crappy car. Oh, no, I don't want to use my contract points to refresh. I just want to refresh. What we got? We got 21 minutes apparently. How much is that going to be worth? We haven't got a front bumper. I thought we had a front bumper. Oh no. The worst part is, right, I've got loads of stuff like paint for painting cars, but apparently the Argyle just doesn't have them. I think we just need to get rid of the Argyle then. Excuse me. I think we're just going to get rid of it. Screw it. Oh no, put that one on. We'll just make it as good as we can, and we'll be fine. Right. Ah, see, now we've got all my stuff that I've been unlocking. There we go. So that's without a front. That's 1,176. See, this is good enough to complete a contract. So, I mean, I'm waiting for a contract or some... I just have to get some more bits. Just keep collecting, you know? Contract. Alright, so that's refreshed. Now we just got to wait for the new ones to come in. So, I haven't built a Nord. Done a man, but I don't even know what... This is like... you have to pay to reveal certain things to know what they are. So that's a bodge. There's a lot of bodges, which would be an easy car to build as well. The Nord's an idea though, because if you go into my level, I'm level 31 now. So we're up to here. This is the Nord Stallion. The next car, I think the Nord might be the last one. Yeah, the Nord is the last car on the list. Everything else is just like bits. So the Nord's going to be worth the most money. We'll take it. I mean, she should be able to get that for $180. And I've never built one. So that'd be interesting. Oh, I just got to wait for a contract. So one thing I have been doing is I've been slowly upgrading my gas station. Because this turns... because, like, messing around with cars earns money. all I've got to do now is just buy stuff like this, so I can get my car wash. I'll go to level 3, then we can get onto gas station 5, and then just blitz through this. The plus side to doing this is it just earns money. That's all you need to unlock it. It's the same with like all this stuff. It just costs loads of money to unlock, like party time and can stuff. It's just money. The airstrip is a bit more of a beggar, because you need 1500 and 3 blueprints. So you have to grind the airstrip down just so you can get all the bits for it. I'm like, so I'm gonna have to like grind that up as well. But at the moment, I'm just enjoying like dithering around with cars. We got another contract yet? No. And you can't build a car for a contract that only just turned up. So if I built a car and finished it, and then said, oh, I want it for this contract, you can't do that, which was a bit of a smeg. But I'm alright with that, because I've got the bits to build a car. I've got a Nord coming up at some point. Should be alright. Should be. And it would be pretty cool to unlock all of these other states as well. I think I have to unlock the office for that. So that'll be here soon. How do we upgrade the office? 5 grand and 5 contract points. So I need to make a lot of money. Yep, that's a go, alright. But yeah, went to the gym today. Carried on doing like a bit of, like, I'd say circuit training, but it's not really circuit training. It's me just like using bits and pieces of the gym. Finally, I've broke the 20 kilo dumbbell mark. I'm up to 22.5 now, so that's not bad. So I've almost got to a point where I can take a whole sack of potatoes and just lift it with one hand over my head. So that's pretty cool. My goal is to hit 25 kilo in dumbbell press by the time I get to the Christmas. So I've got 2 months worth of training to go until then. It's looking good, so that's all right. And I've got to work on my legs a bit more. I almost knackered myself out today. Like I was on the leg curl, so I was doing this one and then pushing it out, and then I was doing the other one where you pull it right in and then you push back out. And I went up to, I think I hit like, I was like, oh, I'll just go up to that one, it'd be fine. And I haven't done legs for 6-7 weeks now because of it, like summer holidays. And I went back to it. I went onto it. I was like, nope. And literally, I just felt like I could feel my quads just like tensing up a lot, and it wasn't a good feeling. It wasn't like, oh, I like this. This is like, no, this is like, I'm screwed if I walk. So yeah, I need to go back to basics on that one. So this is a Nord. So what I can do from this is the wheels are universal. The engine is universal. That's a V8, looks like it at least. Mirrors universal. So they go on everything. The doors are just specifically for this car. Exhaust is universal, and that's it. And it's robust, which means it's a good one. So I'm going to assume that this, which is a Nord, is a Mustang, because it looks like a 65, especially with the cut front and the like fast back end. Would you agree? Would disagree? I don't know, but sort of just hoping I'm right in a way. Right, check out the contracts. See if we got one. Have we got a contract yet? Come on, Deirdre, we want something to do. Right, I think we got, yeah, well, that's a Mammoth. So they've changed the cars. Right. That's an El Domino. That's a Nord. Hey, we could take that. That's a Newsmobile. That's a Blank. That is an Argyle. We're taking that one. And I want to take this one. No, not that one, sorry. This one, because of this. Right, we'll get him to do that. I'll scrap the other body and take a risk. We're going to risk it for a biscuit, alright? So that's robust. That's a good one as well. I'm crossing my fingers that the one that I've just bookmarked is going to be a good one. Now we need contracts. Come on! I don't understand why this takes so long. This changes quite a lot, quite regularly. This takes ages. And all I can do is stack parts. That's it. On the plus side, we've got another engine which is good. Good condition engine. It's good. It's good. Good. There we go. So yeah, stream tomorrow. We will be back on Hydra tomorrow. I'm trying to blitz up for the 100,000. Just reworked my gas station, fully upgraded. Now I don't have money. What you do is run it for a bit. So you run it for a bit and then jump into whatever you're doing next. You should at the airport. I believe the airport DLC was free at one point, so you could do that. It's not a bad way of earning money. But in fairness, what I did was I earned about £2,000 off my pumps and stuff, and I ran it for a bit, and I was like, this will do. And then I got hooked on like building cars, and this comes out next week. So I believe this comes out on the 19th of September. And I'm really enjoying this. I'll probably do a stream on the day it launches as well. So if anybody's got any like issues, I can probably ask them. I can probably just do a hey Q&A stream. Yeah. Did you know one of the best ways to trade in the airport is car stuff? So batteries. They're usually worth quite a bit of stuff. And you can almost trade anything for car batteries. Right, wait for the next car. Oh. Yeah, it's a very strange, lucrative way of trading is car batteries. I was reading through I think it was on Reddit. I was reading through it. It was like best way to trade on like in the airport, because I wanted to speed it up because it was like I need to get to the junkyard, and they were just like literally do everything with car batteries. I'm like, I haven't got any car batteries. I'm like, oh, yeah, I haven't upgraded my gas station to that point yet. And then when I started doing this anyway, there is ways you can just rip batteries out. I'm like, this is like an infinite supply of trade. It's awesome. Right. Yeah, it looks like a scrapper, unfortunately. Right, have we got a front? We do. And I didn't push the button to find out what level it is. Oh no! Right, so this is an Argyle. Right. All good, all good, all good. So it's not bad. It's a scrap one anyway. And this is a Nord. And if it's any good, we will keeps it. My precious. Yes. There's not enough storage, Jim, and it's robust. That's a good start. Okay, scrap that one, keep that one. It's got a door on it, we'll be fine. Put my spanner away, or my wrench, or whatever you want to call it. Contracts. We have a contract. Fantastic. So, 3.5 aerodynamic, 4.5 steering, £250 plus car price. We'll take it. So, this is... I need to do this because it earns me points. And that's good. So, let's build the car. Let's build the car, man. Right, we'll get everything acid bathed first. Acid bath. Bad hammer, thank you very much, man. Hope your situation's getting better, man. Shitty way to be, right? I've got to be honest, my shoulders are caning today. Right, they're all clean, tidy, get all that stuff done. So what we should be able to do is build one car for the contracts, build another car specifically for getting it done. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Right, build this. Design. So we need this for a contract, which is this contract here. It's a wreck. It's fine. So 3.5 on aerodynamics. So it's best to use as good a parts as you can to get them up to that point. And any push is a good push, by the way. Right, so we're going to go big on this. They're a good set of rims. They're a good set of rims. Also, I just wish people would help me promote it. It's strange. How does it feel to be the only 12-year-old with a beard? Ah, it's really strange. Right, aerodynamics is on. That's on. That's in. That's in. So we haven't got handling's not. Oh, we haven't put. What happened to my back wheels? Donut. Right, we're fine. Cool. We need flowers. Flowers. And it has to be soup blue, so that one. Right, there we go. Flowers whole car. Soup blue, secondary colour red. Last colour green. It's the mystery mobile. Right, now we've got to put 3 basic O's on this. So basic, we need to find the O. And there we go. So now that's a whole contract completed. We will confirm. Johnny King 92. It's insane to me that this is gas station sim. Yeah, man. I gotta be honest. I love the little world they've created. I really do. Also, thank you very much. I love the world they created in this. Like being able to put all their DLCs into like an area where you can just sort of go from one place to another, and there's no loading screens. There's no nothing. They've done really well with this. You know, and I really do enjoy it. What am I missing? Oh, spoiler. Spoiler alert. Right, chuck over in the photo spot. Take photo. 3D Plastic Fancy, how you doing, buddy? And move to exhibition. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now we've finished off the contract. Yeah, dude. Contract will be finished. The contract will be completed. Stamp of recognition. Boom. 5 points, 1,600 in profit. And it's all good. That means we're now making money. Now I've got this other car. This one. Bye-bye. And now let's see if we can build this one. If we can't build it all, we'll find the parts for it. It's just... damn it. Well, it's robust. That's a positive. Right, now we're going to strip it. Yeah, I figure that there's a resurgence going on with Hydrogen at the moment because I think it's because it's on offer. Like I've been sitting there going, why is my channel getting views again? Like, yeah, it's on a deal on Steam. So there's loads of new people going, how do I do this? Well, there you go. There's a whole guide for people. Right. Meh. Right. Next, design. Now, I'm just going to take as many parts as we've got. Now, I don't know how many that is. I don't really care. As long as I can build the best of the best of the best car with parts, we'll be alright. Because of the wonderful things he does. Dee-doo-be-doo-be-lee-doo. And there you go. So we can build a whole car. It's worth 1,300 quid. We'll put it up to auction, be about 1,700-ish. See? It tells you exactly how much everything's worth. Now, putting decals on stuff does actually help the money. So, don't forget that. Now, I'm going to do a Damascus flame, which is cool. I've got to click the whole body, because if you don't click this, the bonnet won't get... The body and the doors don't get painted. Go figure. Yeah, dude. We're gonna like kill. Basics, tribals, flames, sport, futuristic. You know what? We'll just put a tiger on it. It's fine. There you go. Boost the value. It's all good. Alright, now we apply for that. Send that through. Is all good. Right, build it using the space age laser thingy. If only it was that easy building cars in real life. What have I missed? I missed nothing. Yeah, exactly. Move to photo spot. Take photo. Push X. Get it run. Move to exhibition. Right, and everything else we get rid of. Because it's all blue stuff. And I don't know what I'm building next. So if it's like I get a load of bits and pieces for it. What game is this? This is a gas station sim. And this DLC comes out on the 19th. Yeah. Oh, suit you, sir. That's a Mamba. Magneto, how you doing, bud? Right. Go and get my Mamba. Go and get the Mamba. That's an Argyle. That's a Nord. We just built one of those. That's a Domino. That's a mystery car. And that's an Argyle. We don't need that. Right, we're up the price a little bit, confirm it up, and that'll sell in like 7 minutes. It's alright. And when this sells, we got 5 grand. Should I get it? Well, I don't know. Do you like Gas Station Simulator? Do you like all the other DLCs? Do you like the gameplay? Do you enjoy... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this car and I'm actually going to go back to the gas station and work it for a bit, because at the moment I'm like, I just need to upgrade and get some bits done down there as well. Also need to do the airport stuff, but the airport stuff's quite boring, so I need to just upgrade my station and just keep things going. But the thing is like, do you enjoy Gas Station Sim? Do you play simulation games? Do you have... I don't know. Do you have the mundane brain of doing this sort of thing over and over again to do the same thing? Yep, I got... Okay. Yep, you got... Have you ever played Pumping Simulator 2? That's very similar to this game, just a little bit more basic. I'm actually looking to do a series of that again. We didn't finish it, and I've got to start it again. Car Mechanic Sim, Hotel Manager Sim, Gym Sim, American Truck Sim. Okay, so if you can imagine Car Mechanic Sim, but like its little baby brother, that's this game. The Hotel Manager Sim, sort of Gas Man. There are, I believe, they are going to be doing one around a hotel as well. But that was a little bit, that went a bit quiet, and so did their drive-through cafe one, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, I mean, if you do play sim games, you should be alright with this. It's more of a, once you've got people doing stuff for you, it's a lot easier to play this game. Like in-game, like, you know, the actual like NPCs. You should be done. Right. And he's nearly here. So I'm going to build the Mamba. The problem with the Mambas though is it doesn't take a lot of the parts we had. And I just want yellow parts again. So what I really want to do is I want to sort of just go, yep, and then that'll be my next like contract car. So right now we're collecting Mambas. Which isn't too bad. I like them. They're the Cobra, the Shelby Cobras. And it's almost a complete car. Almost. No exhaust, no front bumper, but that one no door. But apart from that, it's not bad. And it's robust. Yeah, but it's the it's this version. It's the crappy version of it, like this game. Sail, nearly. It's nearly gone. Right, have we got any more Mamba parts kicking around? That's a Nord. That's an Argyle, Domino, Mystery Car, Argyle. They'll refresh soon. It's taking its time though. I have on this. You do sell cars for like a few. I got about $10 million on Car Mechanic Sim. Yeah, I did that after I did the McLaren P1. I was like, yeah, I've now got so much money, I don't really care. And I sort of think that's the reason why I killed the game for myself. Like, I was doing all this stuff and I was earning money, I was happy. But as soon as I'd done the McLaren, it was like, now I've got so much money, I don't care anymore. And I was like, don't care. I stopped playing it for 3 years. I was just done. I was like, I've done as much as I can. And now I've got too much money, and now it's spoiled the game for me. I mostly work on Pagani. Yeah. I'm more of an old school like muscle car fan in that game. So anything like Camaros, Mustangs, Bel Airs, that sort of thing. I like the classic look. It's cars that we don't have in the UK. You know, I mean, there is a company in the Midlands that will build you a replica 67 Shelby, and I'm like, that's pretty cool, but it's 37 grand, and I don't have that much. Yeah, I think it's 37 because it's basically it's a kit car. But it's like, yeah, it looks really cool. I don't own that much money. Factory 5. Yeah, I think. But I think they're 37 to 40,000. They're basically just kits. So it's all good. This isn't going to sell, I don't think. So we'll have to like decrease the price a little bit. Map hasn't changed. Contracts haven't changed. It's nearly done. If not, we gotta wait another 7 minutes, which will be painful. Or I might just go and do something, you know, spend a day actually doing stuff in the gas station. I haven't been in the gas station for a week. I've just been building cars and just been like, I'll upgrade this and I'll upgrade that and I'm done. And then I'll upgrade this and I'll upgrade that. And I've got to upgrade the office to level 5 to level 2, but I need 5 grand to do that. I'm hoping that car sells. I got Off-Road Mechanic Sim. Oh yeah, I played that. Yeah, we did the demo. I played the demo to that. I was like, yeah, it's not bad. But my problem is like, at the moment, I went through a really weird sort of, I don't know what I want to do anymore. Again, happens quite a lot. Is it complicated? Nah, it's like every other mechanic game. After you know how to do stuff, you can do things like blindfolded. I suppose that's almost a challenge. But yeah, once you've done it all, it's all good. But I went through a bit of a funk of like, I'm not really know what I want to do. And then TCG Card Shop came up. I was like, I'm probably getting this. I don't even care if I don't get it for free. I'm buying it. So it'll be like my birthday present to myself. Yeah, I know it failed. So we'll sell it again. So it's all good. BRB? Okay. So, right, they've changed. Have we got any more Mamba stuff? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mamba number 5. Argyle. Peralta. Newmobile. That's the only one. We reduced the price. Someone buy this car. It's 2 grand. Be happy. Need to move on with the story. Oh, crikey. You know, whilst we're waiting, I might as well just get this like body put into the actual like, start working on it. Because it's the next car I'm building, I might as well just do it. And as it's robust, it's not perfect, so we're not going to get top dollar for this, but we'll get enough. And you never know, at the same time, we might actually get a contract for it instead of just trying to flog it, so it might be right. Finally, I'm back with some money for the airport fueling and automatic cars. Why I had no money car was, yeah. Welcome back, by the way. If only it was this easy to like do a car. If it was this easy, this would be my job. I do want. I'd love to be able to like. I want to be able to strip down a car using one of those lasers that gets rid of rust. I feel that would be like deeply soothing. Right, she is done. Car's on its way. 2:45 to go. And there we go. Now we just wait for the car because it's nearly here. I've got to go and see if my other car's finally sold. And then if it has, I need to build out the mound. But if I can just get a full car complete, I don't care if it's like good condition, bad condition, whatever. We're level 32. We're good. There's 50 levels, by the way. Once you start playing this, even if you're just taking bits apart and then throwing them away, you get experience. Your level goes up really quick. It is. I think it is one of the fastest parts of the game for like leveling up. It's just whatever. It's done. So that's good. So if you want a good little bit of a DLC, get on it. Right. Now we got to take this one apart. Here we do. And we got ourselves the left door and the right door. That's even better. We got doors are us. That's good. It's called Doors Are Us. That's where I find out that this bodywork is better than the one I've already just cleaned. No, it's just robust. That's fine. We can get rid of this. Go gadget legs. Right, let's build a car. Oh yes, that's a good one. We've got a set of wheels, we've got doors, we've got bits, we've got yellow, we've got everything. I think we can build a fairly half decent car. So what I want to do is I'm going to take all of this, put all that in there. That's fine. So we got 16 bits off of these cars. Not too shabby, this. Not too shabby at all. Sale. Claim reward. 1,400. There we go. Not too bad. Contract. Has to be a wreck. 4 power, 4 steering. 4 power, 4 steering. Maybe. Let me just see. So what I want to do is I'm going to sort of put the car together. Sort of. And see what we got. So we need 4 power and 4 steering. So design. Yep. It's not going to be good enough, is it? Three and a half. We can't do that contract. That's a smeg. It really is. It's not fair. It's not fair. But it's fine. We'll sell this one off. It's fine. So I'm gonna do the we'll do stripe flame. A blue on blue combination. Yes. And then this will get us a little bit of extra cash so we can do the mission that I need to do, which is do the office and go from there. By the way, Damascus is like one of my favourite things I actually enjoy doing. Like, so I prefer a Damascus thing because it's all swervy and it looks like, well, it just looks cool. Is that everything? Now it is. Exhaust. Come on. There we go. Brum. Looks good to me. Move to exhibition. Sell everything else. If there's anything left, it's not good enough. That's fine. So we get rid of all that. Sell this car for whatever it's going up for. Probably going to make about 1,200 off this. And then we've got enough money to carry on. Because I need to upgrade the office, which is what I'm really doing this for. So we'll be okay. $1,160 return. That's after we paid the partner as well. So now I just got to wait until it sells. So I've got nothing left to do. Just got to wait. And it's done. And then we can upgrade. Oh my god. But yes. Hi Sean. Bye Sean. He's in his own little world, that boy. Doesn't know where he's coming or going. Delete the sale. That's where we want it. That's where we want it. We want it high. Take a little tiny bit of a loss, but it will sell faster. Hopefully. And then that's all I've got to do. All I've got to do is wait now, and it's boring. But when you've got it on high search, they sell faster. You make less money, but they sell faster. So if you've got, let's say you had two cars that were running at like 1,500 a piece, and that's after the tax man's taken some of it as well. You're like, okay, cool. I've got like 1,100 out of each car. That's 2,100, and I spent, I don't know, like 500-600 quid on tow. And then you do the rest yourself. You'll make money off of this, but it just takes time. The contracts genuinely are better though. If you can get these running, you'll make more money. Every time. And you get the CP for it as well. And you want CP so you can upgrade the whole place. But the idea is to get through the levels as quickly as possible. If you can get through them faster, you get more stuff open up for you. It's easier to get everything done to you, basically. So contracts are important. They're it's very much similar to the airport. Once you get all your blueprints through and you're doing trades for blueprints, that's where you make the most money. Definitely. So keep that in mind if you're going to play this. God, I hope that sells. We need your money. This has got 3 minutes left, so the map will change. In the great state of Texas and New Mexico, we go delivery hunting for cars. Yeah, we sold 1,100. Yeah, there you go. Made money. Making money. Has this refreshed yet? We've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to push the button. We're going to upgrade the office. It's really expensive. Office level 2. And yes, and we've unlocked all these new cars. Excellent. Oh, and we got more people to do deliveries. We got Clarence. He sounds so cool. It's a shame I can't do like filter. Like I want this car. No, you have to check all the listings, which sucks balls. But that's quite good. That means I now need to make money. The downside to making money is, well, I have to run my station. Now I've got to go and talk on the phone. This will be my uncle going, "Hey nephew, good job on the junkyard." See? So that's what we got to do. We got to make a shed ton of money off of it. Now the downside is I ain't got a lot of cash, which means I need to run my station for a bit. Now running the station, I should make about $2,000 in a day. So we're just going to get everybody going. I say everybody. Now, the plus side to not opening this for a little while is I restocked everything, which means everything's got full stock, or at least it's got some stock. And because I've been doing jobs, we got all this stuff as well, so we're doing all right. What's my water pressure like? Yeah, it'll do for one wash. We'll do one wash and then we'll be fine. So run this all for a day until everyone's knackered and they want to go home, and then we will be just fine. So there. But yeah, I've been upgrading. How you doing, people? Take it. Right, let's go and wash someone's car. Do. This feels like pressure washer. Oh yeah, the soothing sounds of you're finished. Okay, cool, whatever. Done. Close that off. Gotta go down the sewer. Gotta go feed the alligator. I know. We didn't feed you enough last time, did we? Well, there we go, Mr. Alligator. You got yourself some food. Isn't that nice? Oh, yeah. You're happy as Larry now. Larry's a nice man, by the way. He lives in a box. he's happy. Oh no, it's the party people. Party people jumping in tonight, wearing alien masks all night. They've changed the game. Oh yeah, there's a lot's changed since I last played it. So to put it, apart from this week when I've been playing this game, the last time I played this was about 3 years ago, maybe around that time. And yeah, this game's changed an awful lot, especially because of like the DLCs they added in, and you know, generally made the universe a lot bigger as well. So to put it into perspective, that over there is the airport. I believe that was a free DLC. Where I was earlier, that's the Junkyard. That's coming out on the 19th. There's one more major DLC I haven't bought, which is Tidal Wave, which is this bit here. And I've got the other two pieces, which I bought, which is like the decoration stuff. Hi, has anybody else dropped any litter? Because you guys suck. Have you killed Dennis? No, I turned him off. I turned that little fucker off. I don't like Dennis. Dennis is a knob. Dennis can rot. That was the big thing. As soon as I learnt you could turn him off in this version of the game, I'm like, yes. There was definitely a no. There was no. It was like, I'm turning him off. I don't like him. And I mean, the other problem with this is like, once you start painting the exterior, it doesn't stay painted all the time. So I got to a point where I don't even want to paint the building because it keeps disappearing. So why should I bother? It annoyed me. It did, truly. I painted all this white. All of these. I was like, yeah, I'm going to paint it white. Have this big, like, amazing structure of just brightness, and it all just fades out. I'm like, I don't care anymore. I sort of found it a little bit annoying. If I'm going to be brutally honest, it was annoying. I was annoyed. See, I told you we'd get to about $3,000, but it was up to 4. It's really good. Right, everyone's paid. We're all good. Right. And the other thing about this now is because I'm doing stuff in the junkyard, this is literally a stopgap for me. I'm like, I don't really care. And yeah, we're back at the junkyard. Okay, so what do I need to do? Earn 25,000 in revenue from selling cars at the junkyard. Okay, so we just need to buy cars. So we want... I think we'll go with a domino. I want somebody who's reliable. We'll take Pat. What have you done to me, Pat? Right, we want domino parts. So that's a domino. We'll take that. And that's a domino. permitting. Can I upgrade my square? I need to upgrade. I need $5,000 to upgrade the square. Damn it. I blew it. Right, so they're going to take their time. They've got a minute or so to come through. Hopefully we get all three. Cheers, buddy. Tired though. It was an early start, 'cause I think Logan woke me up at like 5, and then because I did gym today, and like bits of me, I haven't worked on certain parts of me for a little while because of like some holidays. I'm ruined today. So yeah, I'm probably calling this at about 10:30. And I'm probably going to, I know it's unlikely, I'm probably going to catch an early night because my body's just like, yeah, you know all that stuff you made us do today? It's like, yes. We're going to torture you now. We're going to make sure that you regret everything you did. Alright, cool, cheers. Thanks for the warning. It's fine. That's what it feels like. I like these ones. Mystery cars. You have no idea what you're going to get. No! I hate that. He's got a 75% success rating and he failed. Okay, so we've got things we can go for. So that's a bod. Oh, okay, we're not after a bodge, we're not after a cornet Peralta, but we might be alright with one of these. So if I take a Damascus stripe, which is fine, because I may have unlocked it, but I don't know. This one is 250. Well, 11 days I can finish this, and we're only after like Dominoes. Oh, dude, thanks very much, Klaus. Ah, boom. No, they're working, but for the tip side of things, doesn't come up on here. It comes up. I get a message for it, but it doesn't come up actually on here. So on here, if people donate, it goes up as a super chat. That tip goes up to the new total. So yeah, thank you very much. It adds to the total. So thank you very much. It's awesome. Basically, that total above, with the little like bit at the top, that's basically it's for all my new equipment I need, because I need a new chair because my chair's knackered. It's got like a little bit of a bend to it now, with like the kids keep leaning on one side, which is fun. I need a new microphone. I need a new webcam as well, because that one I have no idea how long that one's going to last, and it's getting old. And I've just seen Harris Heller did a little expose on this tiny little, it's only about this big, but it does 4K footage and it's $120, and it's smaller than the camera I've got. I'm like, if I get that, then I'm set until I retire, because I don't know when I'm retiring. So yeah, basically that's what that total thing is. It's me going, right, I don't know what I'm getting, but that's the whole lot. So yeah, but it is a cool little camera. I know he did a video of it because I watched it, and I'm like, if I watch this video, I know he's done it, and then I know where I can reference it later. But yeah, it is a funky little camera though. It's awesome, and it's no thrills. It's just a camera, but I'm like, for the price, it's really good quality, and it just beats all webcams that are down at the moment. I'm like, I'll look into it. That's a top. Yes. Right, we're putting that in the garage. Put it in the garage. We're taking it. That's what we needed. We needed a top So we've got a top. We're fine. No bottoms. We've got a top. Now the downside is trying to get gold everything. Actually, I probably don't need gold everything. I could probably build a whole car off of this. Yeah, it's only robust. Right. Let's go and check. He failed again. How do you fail so much? You're supposed to be good. Oh, it's frustrating. Right, I don't want that one. Get rid of the status. We need Bodge. So we'll look over here. That's Bodge. That's the one I need, Domino. Right, that's an Argyle. That's a Mamba. That's a Mystery. That's a Corvette. That's a Nothing. That's a... I want to say it's a new one. Oh, it's an Argyle. Okay. I'm getting there with these. That's a new mobile. Right. Mamba. Argyle. Nord. Okay. Nord is the one I'm always a bit rusty on right now. That's a Dodge. We don't need a Dodge. We need Domino. Domino. So, I'm going to take the car I've got right now. Stick it all together. See what we got. See how it's going to go. 12 days, I know. It's coming. 12 days till TCG. And yes, I will be streaming that day. As soon as my kids are in bed, I'll be like, right, I don't care what else I'm doing for the rest of the day. I'm literally going to be sitting down and playing the game. Because I need to get to where I was in my little playthrough so I can carry on and basically open up the game, do some videos. Because that's going to be, I think that's going to be my next major video project is going to be TCG. Because right now I've got nothing really planned. Even Dealer Sim, I'm just sitting there going, all I've got to do is make a video on buying the truck. And then the problem with buying the truck is I'm going to be grinding again until I open up the store again. It's a lot of work to just open up the store. I was thinking of doing Pumping Simulator again. That's just a fine little tycoon game, which is alright. But then do I really want to? I've only got a couple of days left until TCG comes out. It's yeah. It's a lot of weird stuff going on. So I don't know what I want to do. Very strange. It's a very strange day to be going. Is it your birthday? No, it's not. Sorry. It's it's not. No, it is. That's why I called the stream Happy Birthday Stream. I'm getting too old. Too old. No, I'm alright. I feel it today because of gym, but apart from that, I'm alright. One of my friends is she's currently down there as well doing I need to get this. I need to do this before I turn 40. I'm like, yeah. She's pushing herself really hard, but she wants to get to a certain size and everything before then. I mean, she's in good physical condition anyway, but she's tiny, so she's she has to put in a little bit of effort to tone herself up. So she's been working her arse off, and she's I think she's 40 in a month or two. But yeah, her husband, he goes, I don't like it when you're too muscular, but she goes to him, but your mum was always in good condition, so why can't I then be? How's the game going? Yeah, I'm doing alright. It's doing good. Did I get the stuff out the acid bath? But no, I've enjoyed going back. I was kind of surprised that all my stats are all about roughly the same, because I've had 6 weeks off. I haven't really lost a lot, which is good. Can we build this car out of what we have? And it has to hit that quality. Oh, yes, yes. Right, we can build this car, so that's good. Okay, so I need to paint the whole car, and we need to do stripes, Damascus, and has to have blue. Oh, suit user, that actually looks bloody awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Do pink highlights, yellow flames, or yellow stripes. How cool! And we need to do 3 O's. So we'll put a tramp stamp on the car. It's gonna be a tramp stamp, all right? You can't get away from this. It's not quite straight, but it's not my car. Ooh. Right. So all that's completed. Apply that in. Done. Now we got to build it. What have I missed? Mirrors. I like it. Yeah. Move that to exhibition. We've got 2,900 left. Doing this for a job. We will get paid. We'll be all right. So this one goes into the contracts. We sell the car. Bob's your uncle. 1,500 squid in the old knicker. We're all right. Where's my? There it is. $4,515. Dollary dues. We're all right. So which bits have I got left? Because if I've got a load of universals, we'll be fine. We got a load of old crap. If we can get another domino, we'll be all right. Yeah. Right. What's that one? That is a Nord. That's an Argyle. That's a domino with two. That's a left and right door. That's a rare thing to have. You know what? I guarantee I want that. Okay, cool. So get it. Get it for me, Errol. Get that one on there. And we'll take that one as well. We'll take all three. We'll be alright. Bob is your uncle. Oh, we could have done an Argyle. Yeah. So that's a new mobile. That's a wreck. You know what? We just did a wreck. We could do that one. Accept it. We might be able to do this with everything we just bought. So the 3 cars that we just took on, we might be able to build the whole car out of it and then put it all together and be like, yeah, look at us, we did something. So that's the plan. Don't forget, if you're enjoying this stream or all the stuff I've done on this channel recently, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell below for all other updates. And if you want to help out this channel at all, hitting the like button is one of the better ways to support this stream. If you want to help the channel directly, you can do by becoming a member for as little as 99 cents a month, which is cheaper than any cup of coffee you will ever buy in your entire existence. But apart from that, it's all good. You can buy some really cool merch from the Fourth Wall store, which is in the description box. And if you want to just donate to the chat, you can. That's up to you. You can either do super chat or donation. That's all good. But apart from that, it's fine. You can do what you like. I mean, you can sit there with a cup of tea and go, whatever, I'm not going to give you nothing. Because that's okay as well. How many problems are going to be on this road? We couldn't get any of your cars because we're useless. That's what I'm expecting. I feel attacked. How do you fail? You were 70%. Oh. That's a bodge. Don't need a bodge. We're looking for bloody crap parts. What's up, buddy? I totally forgot about this game. Is it any good? Yeah, it's really good. I enjoy it. I got back into it by doing the DLC. I'm happy with this one. I really am. I like it, me personally. Playing the DLC ahead of time is really good. They've done a lot with this. Actually makes me just it's a very easy like gaming loop where you basically build cars, sell cars, build more cars, sell more cars, upgrade. It's the same loop as you were doing with the actual gas station itself, but you're just doing it as a junkyard, which is pretty cool. Hi Arbor, just making it back, then I will probably tune it. Hey, no problem. Thank you very much, Thor. Most appreciated. But yeah, genuinely, I'm enjoying the DLC, and I think for anybody who's played a gas station before, I think they'll be fine with this as well. If you've played CMS, this is like CMS's baby brother. Really is. It's very simple, very easy to pick up and play. Oh, it's a little bit of a grind. Like if you don't mind taking things apart constantly. I mean, so what you can do if you're feeling lazy, I can get Sean to dismantle that car whilst I take this one on. So he can do some work whilst I'm doing this one, which is fine. It just means that he's doing stuff as well. Yeah, so you can do that, and all the parts get put into your inventory, so he's not keeping stuff. And it's basically you're working on this thing to make this business a success because your uncle is the guy that is also investing in this. So you have to push this to be a success, basically. But here's where stripping things down. Watch this. Ready and poof. All done. It's just easier, you know. It's easier. Right. So what we need to do? This one needs to go into the garage. This one needs to go in the bin. MMA Pixels, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. And we got all of this yellow stuff. So we got spoiler exhaust, 2 sets of rims. That's good. We got our is that front or back bumper? And we got an engine. We got a turbo, but we haven't got an engine. So we need a yellow engine. And we actually, well, yeah, we do need a yellow engine because the car that we're building has to be a specific amount. I have a few questions about your beard. How do you take care of it? I wash it, shampoo and conditioner, and then if I'm not shampooing and conditioning it, fill up a sink and just wash it around in the sink. If you just keep the reason why people use beard oils is because I think it does stuff good. What you do is if you wash your face without a beard, you're replenishing the oils in your face. if you wash your beard with water, you're replenishing the oils in your face, so it keeps your hair fine. That's all I do. I haven't got anything like. I don't have a proper conditioning thing. I literally just wash my beard like everybody else washes their face. I find it strange that all these, and the reason why beard stuff exists is because people make money from it. But if you just wash things, you'll be surprised of just how much water does. You know, it's very surprising. So all these people who like condition, use beard oils, make it smell, do this, do that, and I'm like, I've never ever done that, ever. And I've been given beard oils as like stuff like that. Is it as high maintenance as I thought? No, not really. Do you know, I wake up in the morning and I brush my beard with a hairbrush. I go to the gym, I come home, and then I wash my. I have a bath, or I have like a proper like scrub down, and I wash my beard with water. That's all I do. It just frees up all the skin that's underneath your hairs, because that's a thing you have to worry about as well. Right, I do. Right, how much of this can we build for this contract? It's not just for me, it's for a contract. She's complete. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. Right, so we've got to put flowers on it. Carbon fibre. Do I have carbon? Is that carbon fibre? Whole car. And in blue. Alright, there we go. So, secondary colour, we're going to go light blue. Third colour, we're going to go funny bottle green. I've got to do 2 tribal decals as well. So decals, go to the tribal section. It feels like I'm just about to do something like the 90s, where people put like tribals all over themselves. Gotta be honest, I spent years when I was in secondary school, like designing tribal designs so I could get myself a tattoo at one point. And to this day, I still have never got a tribal tattoo, and I never will. I mean, technically, I got like this, like the wavy stuff that goes around my arm, but that is like, it's not tribal. But yeah, I never got myself a tribal tattoo. Maybe I should get one just for like retro feeling. Yeah, guys, back in the 90s, this was fashionable. I think that's the whole car. Brum. Yeah. Take photo. Move to photo spot. Take photo. Push X. It saves my hard drive. Go to expedition. Oh my god, I've forgotten how to talk. Put it in the parking space, it's fine. Right. Contracts. This one. Passed. Let's go. 1,600 skadoodles. We got 5,600. Yeah, dude. So now we can upgrade anything we want, and we can go from there. So if I upgrade the square, and that gives me 2 new slots, or if I upgrade storage, that gives me 20 capacity, which means I can make more cars. But if I get 2 more slots on the cars, we can pull 4 cars in, which means we can get loads of cars in and strip them all down and be like, okay, we can build like a whole car from the slot. But it's $5,000. The problem is I've only got 5,600, and I don't really want to eat into like opening up my thing again. So I think we need to build another car, but I need to like scrap all the parts I've got as well. But yeah, doing the contract's so much better. Really is. Get rid of all the crap parts. Thought in car. No, this isn't Car Mechanic Simulator. Wow, this is too basic to be that game. This is like if you were going to get into car customization, this is like baby steps. Ooh, I do like an Argyle. Ooh, it's got a battery in it. I may take that for parts, you know. Oh, Corvette. That's a Mamba. It's a Bodge. What contract can we do that's going to give us a little bit of extra oof? A Bodge challenged, so we have to build that car exactly. Oh, what are my thoughts of it? It's a good game. CMS 2020, CMS 21 was really good. I mean, it's genuinely a good game. Don't kill it for yourself. It's a good way of learning, like, I would say, like, sheer basics of, like, cars. Just absolute basics. So this I would have to buy. This is a Corvette. I have to put all these basic bits in first. That's a 9-day contract as well. Oh. Nav, how you doing, buddy? Do you recommend me starting a YouTube on simulator games? No. Don't do it. It's horrific. Right, if you want to do YouTube on hard mode, do what I do, because it's not fun. Like, I mean, playing the games is fun and I'm all good, but if I'm going to be brutally honest, doing sim games is very niche. You know, you have to be really good at presenting what you're showing, and that's all you have to do. But you have to be good at it, because the problem with doing sim games is if you're not very good at showing what you're doing, it will fail straight away, and it's not fun. If you want to look at how sim games are advertised properly, go and check out Blitz, Dre, Real Civil Engineer. That's the sort of content you need to make. You basically need to make kiddified versions of what I do, and I make boring let's play videos. If you want to do it for kids, you have to aim for a childish way of presenting, like almost like Blippi for sim games. It's not fun. I would say, me personally, if you wanted to be a gamer on YouTube or Twitch or any streaming service or video platform, stay away from sim games. Play something that's entertaining for people, and do stuff that people want to enjoy watching. You know, there are big channels who do sim games, but they've spent years doing it, and they have like a certain sort of twist that makes people want to watch, which is, it's strange, but people watch them. I think I came into this too late when it comes to, because if you look at the way that I present my videos, it's very old. It's like 2016's repeating itself. But you never know, I might become fashionable one day, like flares, or like baggy jeans, or, you know, new metal. At some point, we go around in cycles. I might become fashionable another day, but I would say, like, doing simulation gaming is not easy. And the worst part is you have to put up with hate. Like, a lot of people just who just don't like you just because of what you do and what you play or what you look like. And it's more of a mental struggle. If I'm going to be brutally honest, doing YouTube, it's if you aren't thick-skinned enough and you think that you might not be able to cope with just general people most of the time, don't do YouTube. I would say it's more of a head crap than anybody gives, just because of the way it is. Everyone thinks that this is an easy way out, and it's not. The only reason why I do it is because I can, and I've got time, and I really don't give a damn what people say, because I'm just that way inclined. I need an Argyle. That's an Argyle, we'll take it. But yeah, I find myself in a unique position doing this because I'm just... When it comes to people like talking to me or having a go at me and stuff, I take it very much like Asmongold does. I relate to him quite a lot when he comes to like dealing with his chat and stuff. If people come onto my channel and they start like what-ifing and stuff, I just like ban them off. I don't care. And I don't really care what people think about me. That's a massive difference. I went through, I think the reason why is I learned really quickly, like, drama kills you. Yeah, go for it. You can be brutally honest. Drama channels will kill you as well. Like, if you can't deal with a couple of thousand people hating on you, that will drive you mad. And that's happened to me. And that happened to me really early on. I picked a fight with a channel called You're the Most Laid Back GG Robot. Yeah, cheers. I picked a fight with a YouTuber called he was a little twerpy kid. Oh, what the bloody hell was his name? He's now doing tech reviews. He changed genre. He used to be Pokemon cards. Charlie or no? If Charlie was in there, like Midnight Madness went on, because he really doesn't like him. But okay, so I've forgotten his name. Charlie, what was his name? The kid that you don't like with the long hair and the glasses, who was a bit of a brat, who generally did not understand YouTube at all for years whilst we were talking to him. That's the one, Avrona. Yeah. So, story is, right, I'll put this into perspective. Years ago, me, Charlie, and a few others, we were in a Discord for helping other YouTubers, right? So we would try and like help people understand like what they're doing in a basic form. To put it into perspective, at one point I was YouTube certified to help other YouTubers, so I roughly knew what I was talking about. And this kid didn't get the idea of what he was supposed to be doing. He came into a stream that was run by a guru channel, and he started talking about he's having trouble with this, the algorithm doesn't like him, same old shit that we've heard over and over, like constantly. It's constant. I checked out his channel, I left a few bits of feedback on it, and I said, look, if you come to this Discord, we'll try and help you out. He was in there for 2 years whilst we were trying to help him, and he was trying to advertise a Pokemon card channel, how to do unboxings and so on and so forth, and you know, that sort of thing. And we tried to help him a lot, and it got to a point where he dropped out of that Discord because he felt like he wasn't getting the right help. And then he joined another Discord that I was part of, and then he started asking the same questions again to these other people, and they all told him the same thing over and over again. Now, to put it into perspective, rabbit hole style, he was on Reddit doing exactly the same thing, asking the same questions. People were basically pointing out exactly what he should do, almost giving him a step-by-step guide of how to build a channel, how to do this, that, and the other. And he couldn't fathom it. It took him another 2 years to figure it all out. And within that time, he picked a fight with me, and I went in with it as well. I was pissed off by the end of this. I was like, I literally have to reply to everything because I'm this annoyed with this kid. And he is a kid. At the time, he was way younger than me, still is, but at the time, it was frustrating because it didn't matter what we said, did, or anything. He would basically blame us for his problems. He would blame everybody else but himself. And it was just the way it was. So he made a video about how we were bad people. Yeah, that's where it went. And I replied, and then he replied, and I replied, and he replied, and I replied, and he replied, and we kept going. And it got picked up by a much bigger channel. And he started talking about how YouTubers will find problems in this people's content because of this, that, and the other. And it was big. I mean, this was like the biggest piece of drama I'd ever been put in, ever. And I'd only been on YouTube for like 2 years at this point. So he would always basically have a go at me, Charlie, and a few others. He would blame us for his problems. And then he would blame everybody else for his problems. And it got worse and worse. And it was like, you need to take a step back and see what you're actually doing. And then he started picking fights with other people. He was on drama channels being told that what he was doing was not good. He picked fights with much bigger channels than him. And it was like, this is how to be a retard. 101. Don't do this, basically. And it got so bad for him, he basically just sort of stopped posting. And then completely changed his channel from doing Pokemon cards and Pokemon openings and this, that, and the other to being a tech channel. He now talks about PC components, this, that, and the other. That's what he does. And he's doing okay. The thing is, he started to actually understand what he was supposed to be doing. So those years of us sitting there trying to bounce it into his head about what he should be doing, he finally started doing. And his channel's not that bad. He's still an annoying little nutcase. Genuinely, I check into him time and time and see actually how he's doing. I don't have any problem with people. What I have a problem with is when you pick a fight with me when I'm giving you advice, and it's the advice you should listen to. So yeah, I do check his channel out occasionally. I think he's sitting at around 14 or 15,000 subscribers, so he's doing all right. You know, he's just pottering by. He went to a LTT convention last year or the year before. Like I said, I don't have a problem with these people, but the thing I have a problem with is I just have a problem with stupidity. So this is here you go. This is his channel. This is a Vrona. This is him. Okay. And he is I personally don't get on with him. I probably won't ever want to speak to him again. But it's just one of those things. And the thing is some of his videos do okay. He gets 76 views. He gets 1,000 views on videos. He gets a couple of hundred views. He does shorts as well. So he's generally going down this route of almost like LTT but real budget version. And that's just how he is. But like I said, I don't have a problem with him at all. What I had a problem with was being told by this kid that I don't know what I'm talking about, and I shouldn't be helping people, and I'm an aggressive person, this, that, and the other. The only reason why I got aggressive with him is because I spent ages and ages and ages talking to him about how to make a thumbnail, how to do this, how to lay out his videos, and I was just, by the end of it, I was so, I got really angry. And when he started actually posting drama about it, and I got to a point where I was just so pissed off that I replied. So, yeah, it was one of those things. And that was the first load of drama I got into on YouTube as a YouTuber. And at that point, I realised that if I'm ever going to get into drama again, I need to sit here and just take it. I need to basically know what I'm talking about. So that's why when somebody talks to me about a subject that I can talk about, I can talk to you at great lengths of these things. So I just got picked up. I just filled in my application to become part of the YouTube like creator groups. So these people basically phone you up and they try to help you grow your channel and help you understand and stuff. And I sat there and just went, all right, cool. Because unlike, I would say, probably a lot of the people they speak to, I read a lot on how YouTube works. And I know what they're going to do. I've spoken to bigger channels about these people, and normally the bigger channels have replied to me and said, yeah, basically what they do is they phone you up or they Skype call you, and then you basically have a chat about how to like grow your channel. But most of it will be, have you tried live streaming? Have you tried doing this? Have you tried getting more members? And most of my time I'm going to be sitting going, yes. I'm also going to start sitting there going, when are you going to start working on gaming as a company? Because gaming has been left in the dust. Live streaming on YouTube is too expensive, because if you look at the costs of Twitch, it's quite a lot of money to run a stream to like 8,000 people. Like if you put, like Thor did a breakdown of this, and it cost Twitch like thousands and thousands of dollars to run streams. And I feel that YouTube stopped working on streaming because it's bloody expensive and they don't want to focus on it. So if I do get into this thing and I do get a rep and I can sit here and talk to these people, I want to know exactly where I'm going wrong, and I want to know exactly how it can be fixed, because for what I understand, I'm doing everything right, but I'm just not focusing on the right people. And if this person says that, then I'll take it on as the fact they actually do know what they're talking about. So this is just, for me, it's more like a social experiment. I already know what I've got to do. Basically, if I want to grow my channel, I have to become like the bigger channels. If you want to see this channel grow, that's how it has to be. It has to be like selling your soul to the devil on the crossroads. You have to turn yourself into basically a bit of a mindless idiot. So if you watch some of the like bigger channels, they act a little bit silly, and that's how like kids get into their content a bit more, because they're purposefully lowering their IQ to make a video that people will question them, and they will sit there and talk to them almost like an idiot. And if you watch them, you then realize that that's the way that YouTube want you to be. They want you to be a little bit of a moron, so you draw more engagement to people, so you have more people watching, so you get more ads. And that's what I find. I normally find that a lot of the bigger channels normally act like complete prats in the gaming space. If you watch like intellectual channels like Casey Neistat, when he was doing his like mass vlog and he was talking about all these interesting subjects, or if you watch like Peter McKinnon, people who generally know their trade, they're more intelligent and they make content for a specific group of people. When it comes to gaming, you have to act like a prat in order for you to do well, because you have to kidify your content to get more people to watch. But then older people don't watch, and the audience grows up and then they don't watch you anymore. So for me, I make content for older people. I don't try to impress people. I don't try to overdo it, because if I'm building a channel for people like me, they don't want to see another hyperactive prat prancing around on their stream or in front of their video acting like a moron. Have you ever watched Jelly or Craner or some of those people who make entertaining videos for kids? I feel I actually get exhausted watching them, because the amount of time you spend watching them, you're sitting there just going, oh my god. Like I've watched like the camera move from side to side of the screen so many times I'm dizzy. Or they're constantly shouting at each other. They're not having a conversation. It's like making a phone call but without the phone. And can you shout to the other end of your street to talk to your friend? That's what kids content looks like in the gaming space. And I drew the line at making that sort of content because I can't do it. I don't want to do it, and I'd rather have slightly older people watching this channel that are just gonna the average person I feel that watches this channel is between the ages of like 25 and retired. You got home from work and you're like, I cannot be asked to deal with any more shit. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch a live stream with that beardy twonk on the screen again. I'm just gonna see what he's doing, and I mean generally he's got music playing in the background. I'm alright with that. I'm just gonna drink a couple of beers and I'm just gonna forget my day. That's the sort of person I believe that watches this channel, and that's the content I want to make. Now, the reason why I play the sort of games I do is because I'm genuinely interested in them. Daniel Crespin, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Exactly. Sounds like you've done it, Charlie. But that's the thing. I know the sort of people that I'm trying to make these videos for, because I am the person who I'm trying to make videos for. I'm trying to make videos for people who've just had enough in their day, who have come home and just went, I really don't care anymore. I just want to chill out. I don't want to listen to my boss. I don't want to be nothing. I just want to sit down and have a rest. And that's the sort of person I want to talk to. I come to drink beer and forget my day. Exactly. Well done. See, that's 2 people straight away. And you're the sort of person I'm looking for, because I feel that a lot of content on YouTube doesn't take older people into consideration, because most of the gamers are hyperactive people trying to attract younger people to watch, because younger people are easier to manipulate and watch their stuff. Look at Mr. Beast. He's made an entire career of like getting kids to watch his stuff. So yeah, that's the sort of person I'm looking for. So that's where we're at. That's alright, man. You didn't even know it was in the title. Yeah, I'm doing good. Cheers, man. Who are we celebrating? The person on the channel? Me. It's my birthday. That is not enough to finish this car. You hit the 100 subs this week. Well done, man. Massive slog in it. Right, we need to buy more. We need to get more Argyles. So we need to get rid of all this like crappy grey stuff. Let's go Argyle shopping. We've got $4,606, and I want this car to be the last one. At least for now. Right, Argyles. That's not an Argyle, that's a Nord. Smash the like button. It's properly broken. Mamba. That's a Nord. That's a Bodge. That's an El Domino. Argyle. Right, you. Please get it. That's a Mamba. That's an Argyle. That's a Peralta. That's a Mamba. That's a Mamba. That's a Peralta or Patola. It's a Patola? It's a Patala, not a Peralta. I've been calling them Peraltas. It's like, it's fine. Turns out I'm wrong. Holy birthday! You can see his stripes, but you know he's clean. He's got a beard that is sheened. Yeah. Ooh. Don't fail me now, people. Yeah, my shoulder's going to be knackered tomorrow. I'm going to wake up and not be able to drive a car because I'm not going to like raise my arms. I'm going to be T-Rexing it. It's hybrid, not hyper. I knew a guy called Hyper Shiva. He was a good YouTuber, and then YouTube shut him down. I don't know why. Yo. Come on, people. Check. Yay. That's another one. And another one. No. How did you get your profile pic? What profile pic? Well, the little H. I drew it. It's your birthday too. Happy birthday. Yeah. The YouTube profile pic. Well, my H is I built it. I drew it. I created it. To put it into perspective, right? Everything on my channel, apart from the little eyeball, I did myself. I used Photoshop. I used a font called Facon, F-A-C-O-N. And every single one of their letters has got a massive split between it, and it offsets every letter. So what I did was I cut out half of the H. I put it all back together, but then slanted it a little bit, and then color coded it. And then when it comes to the tribal section that goes around it, I drew that myself. That's just the joy. How did you use it? Yeah, I use Photoshop. Thank you very much, Wiven. Sorry. A boom to you, most appreciated. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, it comes up as it comes up on a separate thing. It doesn't come up as a thing on here because you directly donated. It actually went to the total at the top. So thank you very much, most appreciated. That's going in my my stuff that I need for later fund. I think we only got one. We only got one of these, didn't we? Right. Strip this one down. Fun stuff or boring adult stuff? It's mainly for partially my comfortability because I need to buy a new chair. I want a new microphone and a new camera. I know the camera I want now because for years I've been sitting there going, I don't really need to change my camera because I don't really need to. Blah blah blah. And then I saw a camera on Harris Heller's channel, Senpai Gaming, and it's only about this big, right? It's tiny. It's a little 4K camera. It's $120, and it's amazing. And I was like, this is like the best camera I've ever seen for YouTubers. So I saw it. I just went, I want it. So yeah, it's basically my Christmas list to myself. Yeah. Things that I want, and then go from there, basically. So my Christmas, so the reason why I was a little bit miffed off this year is because me and Kerry, we've had to buy the kids new beds, right? So that came out of our money, and then when the kids broke their TV, that's coming out of my money. So I've had to pay for their TV as well, and the money that I was saving up was literally I need to buy a new chair because this one's where it's leather, or not leather, it's pleather. No, it's fake leather. They've been stripping the arm and they've been breaking it up, so now this arm's knackered, and it's got a little bit of a lean to it where Ollie keeps banging on one side. I'm like, yeah. Did you say for a new PC as well? I kept most of my old PC. I've changed the processor. We had to buy a new graphics card because my other one blew, which sucked. That came out of finance, and it came with. I had to buy a new the AIO as well. So what I did was I took my motherboard, my RAM, changed the processor, had to buy a new graphics card. So yeah, that's where the counter's reset because thankfully through a bit of crowdfunding, that's all good. So thank you very much. It's most appreciated. And now I'm on to trying to afford the next bits. This is the problem with, like, I would say this is the problem with making a channel dedicated to things that I'm looking to like entertain older people instead of like kids, is that most people don't really care. So everyone's more busier. They have to, they're doing their own thing, that sort of thing. And it's like, okay, well, I'll get through it. But yeah, a little bit of crowdfunding does help. At least I'm not asking for a trip to Antarctica, because I've seen people now doing this because they're going to go over with the expedition to Antarctica. Like that's a lot of money. To put it into, that's like 30-40 grand. And because some of the YouTubers, flat earthers and like globers, they want to go as well, they're funding it themselves, which means they're basically crowdfunding. I'm like, that's a lot of cash. What are we up to? Nearly there. Because we've got this contract to do. These 2 cars that are coming in now, hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers on them, these should be all the parts I need. I'm going to tune back in a bit. I don't know how long I'm going to be here for. I need to get this car finished, and then I'm pretty much done for the night. Because I'm back tomorrow. We're doing Hydroneer tomorrow. So that'll be like 4 hours on stream. Will I still be streaming? Yeah, probably. Don't know how long for though, but I will still be here in about 20 minutes, yeah. But yeah, it's birthday was fun. I think I've got to a point where I don't really celebrate it as much anymore. I mean, I tell people that it is my birthday, but apart from that, I'm like, yeah, it's alright. My kids were more excited because they're kids. They want to celebrate, they want to be happy, and I'm fine with that. But like when they were in school, it was like, what am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to the gym. Go back to the gym. You do realise if you train too much, Charlie, you won't help yourself. You'll hurt yourself more. Don't do too much. If you've already done one run, do something else. Pace yourself. Yeah, I think that's the case. You don't really worry about it as much. Keeping it short, that's good. Yeah. Like for me now, I mean, when I used to, you got to think, like when I was younger, like birthdays, I used to go and get absolutely spotted. I wasn't getting back up the next morning. Nowadays, I look at it and just go, that was a fun time. But you know what? I'm okay now, I'll live with the memories. You don't look forward to getting gifts anymore? Oh, I don't know. I think you do, but your gift idea has changed. Because you want more specific things. Like when you're younger, it's like, I want a toy, I want this, I want that. And you're just happy with like opening things and be like, oh my god, it's amazing. When you get older, it's like when me and Kerry, we basically do the same thing when it comes to our birthdays. When she goes, oh, it's my birthday next week, and I'm like, okay, yeah. Take some of our money and go and buy yourself something you really want. Because I can buy you whatever tat, and most of the time you're probably not going to want what I've bought you. But if you buy something specific for what you actually want or like, then you bought something that you're going to enjoy, or have that's what you actually wanted. And that's how I see it. Like, it's the same for me. For me, it's like if I want to go out to town, I'll look for like a pop figure. That'll be the same sort of thing I want. But I don't know what I want. I won't know until I look at it and just go, that one. Because I look at a whole shelving of it. I think it helps outlasting the competition physically and mentally. Yeah, a little bit. But I think for me nowadays, it's like, you know, as I said, I'm all right with my kids like being happy and like enjoying themselves and like, oh my god, it's Daddy's birthday, we can do this, and that's fine. I haven't got a problem with that at all, and it helps them sort of like you know, be excited for something. But when they've gone to bed, I'm sitting here just going, cool, alright, I'll just carry on. But I do the same thing as Diesel. Diesel just puts up a stream. He goes, hey, it's my birthday, check it out. And then that's basically it. And I think that's how we're all are by that point. Ooh, that's a top. What's the one I've got? Oh, it is a top. Okay, we can get rid of it. The way I see it is, if I want something, I would save up and buy it myself. So I'm exactly, you know, I mean, I saw my parents because it was my uncle's funeral. Was it last week now? And when they came down, they just said, "Oh, we've got your cards." Because obviously my birthday's this week, and I saw them last week, so they brought my birthday card down with me, and they were just like, you know, it's just something little, you know, it was nice. You know, and I went towards food. My missus sends me here wish list. she said your wish list for your birthday. On my dad's last birthday, I gave him a 2-hour message session because I knew he would like it and cost my time. Yeah, that's good. Thank you very much, Created. Transport, I'm tired. Same. I need to get this finished and then I'm off because I've had. I was gymming today, so I'm a little bit sore, but I pushed myself a little bit more today. I was like, I need to push myself more, so my body gets used to being pushed a bit harder, and it needed. So today I broke my personal best for like dumbbell press. I'm all good with that. My goal now, my next goal is 25 kilo dumbbells. That'll be okay. I'm only probably about a month or two out of that. So I said by Christmas I have to. By Christmas I want to have lifted 25 kilo dumbbells. I also want to push my deadlift to 150 at the moment. So that's my plan. I planned it. So for this week and like next week, I'm like, yeah, I'm sort of just pushing myself a little bit here and there just to like get a better result, basically. Ah, 18's in the front, 20's in the back. We haven't got an exhaust. How have we not got an exhaust? Are we done? Oh yes, we are done. Okay, we've got this car sorted. Not sure what happened to my camera though. Oh well. Right, so we need gradient, carbon fibre, and it has to be whole car pink. Lovely. Right. Secondary colour is going to be blue. Last colour is going to be yellow. And we need to do 2 graffiti vinyls. Decals. And there we go. Apply. But remember to only push in a healthy way. Don't overpush. Oh, I know. Yeah. So to put in, I had 6 weeks off because of summer holidays with the kids. So I went back. When did I go back? Last week, and I couldn't do a full week. So I knew at that point I was like, I'm gonna have to chill a bit. So I've worked myself back into this. Yeah. I've been alright, don't worry. I don't drink anymore. I'm gonna be honest, like I have, apart from my uncle's funeral, where if I ever go to a thing like a funeral or a wedding or anything, I have at least one. I have one drink. And that's how I always am. if I go to like a pub and I have a meal, I have a beer then, and that's it. They're the only times I will actually drink now. I don't socially drink with anybody anymore. I don't even have alcohol in the house. I literally drink Pepsi Max. That's pretty much it. Even my dentist, she goes, "Do you drink sugary drinks?" I was like, no, because I literally just drink Pepsi Max. That's it. That's all I drink. Obviously, I drink water as well because when I go to the gym. But yeah. Yeah, Ollie. How you doing, bud? Aww. You alright? Yeah. Should we go back to bed now, mate? You say night to mummy? It is partially better to hurt yourself in a gym than it is anywhere else, yeah. I would partially agree with that. It's best not to hurt yourself at all. Admittedly, I screwed myself over during the summer holidays. I was being a prat. We were at the park with the kids, and they put in this new like halo thing. So it's like a little thing that you hold on to, and the kids go up around. And I jumped onto it, and I was like, yeah. And I'm an 18.5 stone bloke. I'm 123 kilos. I'm a big guy. And as I was rolling around, like legs are flailing, and I felt my arm click. And even now, like, because I went today, like my central, I think it's a deltoid, like the muscles in your shoulder. The central one is a little bit like tender. Has been for about 4 weeks. So it's like I've done something to it, but I'll be fine. But it's not perfect. Yeah, when I do like side exercises and I lift, I know it's in the center because it's not on the side or the back. It's when I go up on the side, I can feel it strain, and it's like, yeah, it's there. So I did that outside the gym. That wasn't the gym's fault. I think I'm done. I've got 5.5 grand. Let's go and stock up at the. Let's go and stock here up and be happy. Right, drinks wise, we're good. Food wise, we need more snacks. Okay. Tobacco. That's all done. Alcohol, we're done. Okay. Fuel. I want to fuel my fire. I want to fuel. I'm gonna let it burn. I want to fuel my fire. I want to fuel. I'm gonna watch it burn. If you've never heard of Onslaught, go and check them out. Excellent thrash metal band from the UK. Excellent. I need to get back to the gym routine myself. I dropped that a year and a half ago. Oh man. No, I started going because of, like, going to funerals sucks balls. If I'm going to be brutally honest, I don't like going, but I go because of paying my respects to people, and I'm good with that. But now that I haven't been to a funeral really this side of the kids for a long time. The first one I went to was my friend Zoe, who is that one in the middle, and we took Logan to that one because we could sit him in, but we went outside. But that was the first time that we'd been out, sort of thing, and it was like, even then I was like, I've got to start. My mentality started changing at that point. I was like, I've got a kid now. I've got to start being a bit more responsible. So that made me grow up a bit. And then Kerry's sister passed. We went to her funeral. And I think it was more of a realization for me that when I carried the coffin in, and I'm like, I don't want to be the next box. I can't. That can't happen to me. I need to be here longer for them. And at that point, that was like, okay. So I sat here and just went, you know what? I need to start sorting my shit out. So I joined a gym, and I got the worst one. The worst one was my uncle, and that was the worst one for me at the moment. Was like putting him down to rest, because without him, I wouldn't be here. Like physically, I wouldn't be in this chair. I wouldn't be in this building. I wouldn't have my kids. I wouldn't have anything, because he was the reason why I moved back. He gave me a place to stay. He gave me a place to live whilst I was getting my shit sorted. And I owed him a lot when it came to it. If I thought back to it, I was like, you know what? I at least owe him I need to stick around longer. I need to, because it's not just for me anymore, and I really have to do it. And I think the time that it's taken me to sort my head out and get myself sort of more sorted has been better for me, instead of just rushing into things and doing things like on the fly, because I'm doing it for a reason. It's not like, oh, I need to do this because I need to lift 300 kilos. I'm doing this for my reasons to get better of being me, to be here longer for them. That's basically it now. So when I'm streaming and stuff, this is my downtime. This is me enjoying my life and being happy and so on and so forth. He will, thank you very much, man. It's much appreciated. And I'm enjoying my time and I'm enjoying my life, and this is how I socialise, because outside of this flat I don't really talk to many people because I'm a full-time carer. I don't go out a lot. I don't have a social life because I'm not a really social person anymore. I actually find more solace like doing stuff on my own or with my family. I don't want to go out drinking anymore. I don't want to go out clubbing. I personally don't really want to go out to any more festivals. I'm quite happy just being me now. And yeah, I think I'm okay. And going to the gym sorts out my mental health. People always say that you need to find a way to like make your brain tick a bit better. And I actually find myself, when I go there, I mean, if I want, I can go and beat the 7 Shades of shit out of a boxing bag, because they have one. But most of the time, I actually find solace in doing like pyramid weightlifting, because that's what I like doing. And that helps me. It makes me happier, because I'm slowly improving myself. And I think that's the whole thing. It's like, in order for you to get stuff sorted, I think you have to go through things in order for you to realise what you have around you is more important than having like other things that you don't really need. So yeah, take it as you will, but that's just me. You're a low-key source of inspiration to get my shit in order as well. Cheers, much appreciated. But yeah, I think from where I stand now, I would say I'm on a better path, and it's not as self-destructive. Because before it was like I'd sit here and I'd eat chocolate bars and crisp packs and cakes and this, and I really wouldn't care. But I would say that after I've gone through people passing and like trying to figure myself out a bit more, I would say I'm on a slightly healthier lifestyle, and I am slowly making differences to make me last longer for my kids now. Fincredible, welcome. Haven't seen you in an age, my friend. How you doing? Have you finished university yet? I can't remember. Catch you around here. Yeah, I'll be around tomorrow because it's my last. We're on Hybridsteel tomorrow. It's getting closer to the 100k. One more year back to lectures in literally 10 days. Oh man, you'll get there. I believe in you. You will make it. You will go on to do great things in your life, hopefully. Make a decent game as well, and you'll be well set for the rest of your life. Have we nearly finished this level up skit? I've got to have almost finished this. Where are we at? We're level 35. Pops in that this was a miss. Oh, it's alright, mate. The thing is, right, you're busy. You're far busier than I've been. Alright? You live a busy university life. There's a lot of drink in the world, and it has to be taken. Gears of War was good. Right, what's that? That's a Nord. That's a Nord. That's a Nord. That's a Nord. Right, we're taking the Nords. Mike's back to being 1 year older than me. Screw you, Charlie. Screw you. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like I said, you get on with your life as you go. There's no one pushing you. There's no one like telling you, hey, you need to do this. It's all for you. You have to do it. And that's just how it is. A boom is all I have to say. But yeah, now I just gotta wait for these 3 numbnuts to like bring me my cars. Need to strip down Nords. Nords. Yeah. Right now I've been focusing on learning more of Blender 3. I know what Blender is, don't worry. Since it's one of the weak points in my toolkit, been doing environmental art courses over summer. I gotta be honest, after like knowing Itchy and a few of the people in Hydroneer, the people that do some of the graphic stuff are self-taught. They use Blender. Obviously Hydroneer is a bit of an easier game to color code and like do stuff like that, but yeah, they all use Blender for doing their models, so you'll be alright. You're intelligent, you know how you're doing it. You'll be fine. Yes! We have 3 cars on their way. Oh, finally. I have 3 dimwits who are willing to actually do the work around here. Right, let's go. These are my I need to get an Argo. I want to get this one like even just stripped down so I've got enough parts. So when a contract comes up, we're like, yeah, I've got this. Don't worry, we're all right. I use Blender for my D&D printing. There you go, see? As well as physically based rendering, PBR materials, and not P-based blue ribbon. Well, have fun with that. I am focusing more on lifting weights. That's basically it for me. After I learn environments and props, I want to learn characters. That's fair. If you look at the Hydroneer characters, they're fairly simple. They're quite easily color coded as well. So your stuff doesn't have to be like perfect as long as they actually look like a person. You've bulked up pretty nicely. All good. Do you know what you're averagely lifting now? I mean, you're younger than me. You can pull like much bigger weight than me. Well, you should be able to. You're not battle worn, you're fresh. I'm just doing it currently with dumbbells. Ah, okay. That's fair. Give yourself a goal. Trust me. Having a goal gives you something to aim for, even if it's just lifting weights. When you get to that point, you go, hey, I've actually advanced. I've gone up to where I was. That's what I wanted to do. It does help. Really does. Like I gotta be honest, I'm sort of like a low weight weightlifter at the moment, but I'm doing all right. I am a lazy bastard, yeah. That's robust. That's a top, right? This one's going in the bin. Bin, right? Strip this down. Get this off. That's good. So single digits. How's the missing the kids? Yeah, they're doing all right. Kerry's just coming out of a pain flare, so she's had fun. Basically, but yeah, it's not good when it happens, but hopefully over the next couple of months she'll find out what's actually causing it and she'll get sort of sorted. It just comes down to like going back to hospitals and talking to doctors again. But yeah, that I was trying to go to, it was just involves going to doctors, but there you go. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, she's doing all right. And kids, Ollie's had a couple of run-ins over the last couple of days, which wasn't good. He decided that his fists were a good idea, and I've told him never ever do it. So I'm hoping he starts listening to me, because if the attitude keeps going, then I have to deal with it, and I don't really want to, but I'm gonna have to. Logan's doing all right. He seems to be okay in his new class. He's year 4 now. I mean, he's 9 years old next year, and it's like, okay, time is really ticking by now. But yeah, they're doing all right. 6 weeks of summer holidays almost mentally killed me. No release, stuck in a 2-bedroom flat with kids again. It's like COVID all over again, man. It was sick. It was horrible. It was disgusting. I genuinely the reason why I don't like summer holidays is because of COVID. Right? We spent 2 fucking years in this flat, not being able to go out, not being able to do stuff, and it was like, I've really had a fucking enough right now. So yeah, I'm sort of glad that the summer holidays are done, because it's not a great experience. I don't understand why people get all excited about it, because when I talk to the mums, they're like, oh, they've got 6 weeks off. It's like, yeah, 6 weeks. Like, what are you going to do for 6 weeks? And all you hear from people when you've been through the 6 weeks and you go back to the school gate is, oh, I'm so glad they're back. Oh, they've been a nightmare. It's like, yes, this is why I don't even like half terms. These people, they're all crazy. Wow, that happened really quickly. It's been nutty for me too. Said it like I did my GCSEs like 5 and 6 years ago. It felt like the only single year I was like, yeah, it goes by way too fast. It really does. But that's the problem with. It's the problem with doing the same thing over and over again. And how I have to deal with this is like, if you do the same thing every day, you get up at a certain time, you have your breakfast, you go to school, you come back home, you eat your dinner, you go to bed, you get up in the morning, you get up the next morning, you get your breakfast, you get ready for school, you go to school, you come home from school, you eat your dinner, you go to bed. And because you're doing the same thing every day, there is no break. It just feels like it, because you're doing the same thing over and over again, there's no stop. There's no pause. There's nothing that breaks up the monotony of your day. And because you're doing the same thing, time feels like it goes faster, because you haven't had an event that breaks up that time. When you're younger, you go on holiday with your parents, you go and play with your friends, you go out on your bikes, you go and build dams, you go climb trees, you go and do this, and you get all of those little things that just make up your time. But as soon as you get older and you're doing the same thing over and over again, that's why everything feels the same and it feels like time goes faster. Yeah, no, it will do. Most people nowadays are in education until they're 18, 19 now, because of just the way that education is. But the problem is once you get out of it and you get into a job, you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. What? Yeah, it's boring. But that's just it, isn't it? It makes you feel like one of those motivational videos. Oh dear. Oh, you know it's bad when Hybridsteel becomes a motivational speaker. Yes. Right, why is my camera zoomed in? Look, I don't like it. I don't know why it's doing it either. That's really annoying. Right, give me a second. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna save, drop out, and then drop back in. I want to see if that resets the camera for this thing, because I don't like it. Back to main menu. Life Insights with Mr. Hybridsteel. Yeah. You're 21 now. Yeah, I've known you since you were 16, mate. Finn. Tell me about it. I've got 12 years old with ADHD. Thank God he went back to school. Oh, dude. Yeah, you have my sympathies. There's a couple of kids in my kids' year who are like on the spectrum, or like they should be. And you're like, yeah, I can understand where the madness comes from. Don't think we forget about that pillow. It's still a GIF in his Discord. The pillow. Don't worry about the pillow. We don't talk about the pillow. Oh crap. I don't have a contract. Right, okay. Do I have enough parts actually? Can I build this car full? 20s, rear spoiler, mass exhaust, rear views, engine, blower, hood. Oh, yes we can. Right. Let's go and see if we've got a contract to build an Argyle or a car. Could this be considered pillow talk? If you're talking about a pillow, yes. Then yes, it would be pillow talk. Okay. So we've got Rex. Which one's going to get us the most money? The one with $300. That one. Grassy green. Yeah, we can do that. Let's go, baby. You know what time it is. Right, we'll get this one done, and then we are good. Righty cokey, skip. So, design. Select for the contract. This one. Right, let's build. Let's ride. So I want to be focusing on power and whatever that third symbol is. Yeah, the other one. And it only comes from having like top of the line engine. So we want 8. Oh, that one. Yep. And then that one. And then that one. Den. That one. It looks mean, it does. We likes it because it's warm and wriggling. Right. Okay, so we need a gradient, carbon fibre, and the main colour. We're painting the whole colour, and it has to be grassy green. Lovely. Secondary colour, we're going to go dark green, and then on the front we're going to go blue. Yeah, dude, it looks like a really cool car. Right, decals. We need flames. So I'm going to do this flame. How do we make this bigger? Oh, yeah, like that. Right, and we'll do that one again. Was it this one? F. Cool, there we go. And then apply. Save changes. And then we build. I've currently got 3 routes I want to take after I graduate from my course. One involves getting a grad job in games by some miracle. One involves working a 9 to 5 inside indie. A third, a master's degree. Okay. Well, not necessarily. Do you have an idea for a game that you've done some market research on that people want to play? So the reason why I say this is because look, and out of prime example, look at Max from Foulball Hangover. Like he's prime example of fuck it. I'm just going to leave school and I've got my education and I'm going to build this game. Because his first game was a bit crap, which was Scuttle, and then his second game was Hydroneer, and then look how that was done. So if you've got an idea for a game that's gonna like bring in a lot of like eyes straight away, you want to build something that people are going to want to play, and you want to like promote it properly as well. The best way to promote games is to give it to anybody with 50,000 subscribers and above. They have an active audience. You push it to them first. The people who watch that go, oh my god, I want to play this, and then they go from there. I want to do a grad job for a while so I can inject that industry quality. Fine, that's up to you. Yeah, go for it. But yeah, the reason why I use Max in a lot of examples of like when it comes to industry stuff is because I feel like he did it properly without having to do. He did the work, obviously. He built a game, but look how popular that game was, and he marketed it cheap enough that people just picked it up and enjoyed it. Yeah, that's the problem with the gaming industry. Indie is the best way to go, though. If you can get a project on your own, you'll and it's a good project, you'll be all right. Oh crap! No, delete sale, contract complete. I'll take the more money on that one. Thank you very much. 1900 skadoodles. We are good. But yeah, his first game was Scuttle. It was a little pirate. Actually, I'll show you. It was crap. Like, if you want to see Max's first ever game, let me just go to Steam. And then click on Steam. But he always says that his first game was the worst game he ever made. Because it was. It was his first game. Was it The Scuttle or Scuttle? I can't remember if it was The Scuttle. Foulball Hangover. This is Max's first ever video game, by the way. Okay. It's because I'm playing a game in the background. Okay, I might have to bring up the original client. Give me a sec. Let's bring up actual Steam and not run it off the website. So, Foulball Hangover's original game. If you talk to him about it, you can complain. Let me just finish off, like, getting rid of stuff. It looks like I'm building a Nord tomorrow as well. Right, let me just get rid of this for a second. Right. I've got enough parts here to, like, consider just building another Nord, so we'll be alright. Alright, cool. So I get to save this off now. And 25k, that's where we're up to. Quit to desktop. Go to my chat screen. Hello. And bring up the capture. So, this is Mac's original game. And it's really shoddy because it's not it's not loading properly. But this is what it looked like. So you can sort of see that he was using the same sort of like color coding and stuff that he used for Hybridsteel. It's very similar in the way that he designed early Hybridsteel. It doesn't sound like a bad concept, but he said it's not a great game. So if you want to play like Foulball Hangover's first ever game, go to the Skull. Yeah, but Hybridsteel itself was his first proper game. And if you look at how many people have bought that game and how many people have actually gone into it and how many people have actually enjoyed it, you see it a lot. How you doing, little one? Yeah. Do you want to ask Mummy quick? So this is how I gauge like the world when it comes to games. I use SteamDB. And even now, 4 years later, there's still more. There's 1,000 odd people playing this every 24 hours. All right, and what you have to consider is that brand new games like Concord, Dustborn, they're all failing, whereas this little indie game has basically outdone them. You know, there are still people adding this as their followers' history. So when you've got an indie game that's made properly, that has the right people watching it and enjoying it, that's the sort of game you're aiming for when it comes to doing anything in this industry. The gaming industry is fickle. It's horrible, it's horrific, and it's really, really, well, I've got to be honest, it's toxic because there's so many different varieties of games. People don't like each other because of like what they play. But if you can build something that is just genuinely, it's just positive, where people enjoy it, and the people who don't like it, then that's fine by them. They can go off and do their own thing. But he built a little basic automation game that didn't take a lot of brain power to figure out, and he made it a success. I mean, that basically set his studio up for a while. He's building another game now. No one knows what it is because he hasn't spoken about it. But he took on this game, made it good, and blew it out the water for what I've ever seen. And you don't normally see this in indie games. Fez was the only one up before this that I really saw explode for just no reason. And Fez was a good game. But it was different. So when everyone's playing first-person shooters and they're already blowing people up and everything else, you've got Hybridsteel that does the complete opposite, and look what happened. Yeah, making a sandbox game and making it easy for people to pick up and play is one of the best things you can make, because it gives people the freedom to make what they like, and that's the big thing about it. You give people the freedom to do it, and they will go off and be happy. You know, they're going to ask for little hints, tips, and everything else, but apart from that, they're free creatures. They can go off and roam where they like. You need to find a niche of what people want. Well, I mean, you got to think, with Satisfactory now out, completed, what's next on the table for automation games? There isn't anything. No one that I've seen in the industry in the next couple of years has got anything to do with automation, apart from Allbound. That's the only one I've seen, and that comes out, I believe, this year. That looks really good. if I'm going to be really honest, I think this is going to be like my next. This is going to be the next Hydroneer for me. Basically, everything in the world is destructible, and you are a dwarf, and you are digging holes, like massive holes with airships and automation and factory building. So, I'm looking forward to this one. This is on my wish list. So yeah, Orebound is what it's called. I would highly recommend it if you're into Hydroneer or anything else. There you go. Orebound. Watch the trailer and be happy. And this is early concept, by the way. I'm alright, don't worry. I'm looking forward to this, so. Yeah, and there's like 5 people who make this game. I got their promotional email through the other day, and they were sitting there going, yeah, we're a really small team. Like, you can count them on one hand. And they're building this. But this is Unreal 5. So they were able to build this. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this will be my next thing. Because it's basically Hydroneer on steroids. This is like next Hydroneer for me. And everything's destructible. I want to destroy a mountain. I want to level the whole world. Basically, that in my head, that's what I want to do. So yeah, all bound to be the next one. But what you're looking at doing is you're looking at building a game that people are going to resonate with, and they're going to really want to play. And if you can entice them in with just a tiny little like snippet of like what you're planning, the world's going to be your oyster. You know, that's what you're looking to do. But yeah, the main way you want to promote, really, if you build your own game, you don't want to give your game to like low level YouTubers. I didn't get Hydroneer. I bought Hydroneer because I watched bigger YouTubers play it. I was enticed by it. I bought it for myself, and that helped the studio out as well. And I made a half decent effort on YouTube about it as well. So the idea is you get a small community behind you, you bring those people up, and you take them with you. And then you give them more to play with and more to show off to the world. And then you open it up to like smaller people. You know, you do little competitions and little things in Discords, and everyone likes you a bit more because it's happier. But there you go. Hopefully my little ramblings and on my birthday has been fun. Hopefully you guys will come back tomorrow because we're doing Hydroneer tomorrow. Oh yeah, so all that talk about Hydroneer, we're going back to it tomorrow. We still need to reach our 100 million coin thing, and we set up we did the conveyor belt and stuff last week. Now we just need to build drills, so we're doing good. Yeah, I've had an alright day. Thank you very much, man. Wouldn't it help to get visibility? No. You don't give it to smaller channels. And so this is what Max did. Max didn't give it to anybody under 50,000 subscribers. And the reason why is because small channels do not have the eyes. My channel didn't. The only reason why my channel became as big as it did is because of Hydroneer. I built guides for a game that didn't have a tutorial. That's how it happened. And if you can build a game that doesn't have a tutorial, and someone builds that tutorial, lots of little people will then pick it up because they're seeing this game and like, oh, this looks really cool, and then they go off and buy it. if you build it, if you give your game to little channels, they might get like 10 views and you might make like 2 sales. But if you give it to a 50,000 subscriber channel and just 10% of those people pick up that game, that's 5,000 people. You know, so you give it to you have your cutoff point at 50k, and you'll be fine. Because little channels like me or other people would just buy it anyway because it's something they're interested in, and they don't care. They'll just buy it. But there you go. The most my game did was 100-ish page views, 20-ish downloads on itch.io for a little household puzzle game. Exactly. See? And you didn't give it to lots and lots of YouTubers. You just did it through word of mouth. But there we go. So until tomorrow, thank you very much for coming by. Thank you very much for all the birthday wishes. It means a lot. It's most appreciated. And I'll catch you tomorrow between sort of 6 and 7 and onwards, because it's depending on my kids. So until then, I'm going to say peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. Have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon or evening. And I'll see you all later. Fist bump to you.